and today we're going to learn a little bit about citing websites using something called MLA format. That is the Modern Language Association, and they have created a special way for you to document where you get your sources from. So what I'm going to do is take you through how to do this just for websites, which is what you use mostly. So if you want to cite a website or document it, like in a works cited or in your papers or on the forums, like I'm going to be asking you to do, you're going to need to find some specific information. That being the editor, author, or compiler. So whoever wrote the article that you found on the website. You want to find the name of the article you find on the website, and then the name of the website where it's published. You want to find out who the organization that's affiliated with the site. So it might be a publisher, a sponsor, something like that. The date of last update, meaning like when was it put on the web, if you can find that information. The medium of publication is always going to be web. You found it on the internet. And the date of access is when you personally viewed the website, which might be yesterday or a week ago. I'm going to show you what this looks like in MLA format. So it's the same information I asked you, and I color-coded it. But they're going to put it in a specific order, and then they might put quotes around some things or put some things in italics. So they're a little bit picky, but it also helps you kind of identify what pieces are what. So the first thing in any MLA citation, you should have the author's name, and that's last name followed by their first name, if available. A lot of websites you might not even know who wrote it. If it's not available, skip it. You start with the article name, and the article name should be in quotes. After that, and you'll start to notice that there's a period after everything. That's just going to tell you that the next piece of information is coming. Just like in a sentence, a period tells you that one sentence is over and a new one's about to begin. Same thing in this. So after the article name, you're going to have a period, and then you'll have the name of the website. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. But that'll be in italics. That's another kind of visual cue for you that something new is happening. Some new piece of information is coming. You'll have another period, and then you'll have the name of the institution or organization affiliated with this website. Somebody had to publish this website. They didn't come out of nowhere. After that, you're going to find out if on the web page it says when it was published. You're going to give the date. You're going to put the medium of publication, which will always be WEB, web, and then the date of access, which is when you viewed it. All right, I'm going to give you an example of a website here. This is a website, and the website is, I was looking up about writing on the web. Okay, so my article title is 10 Tips on Writing the Living Web. And I found right on the front page the author's name, the date it was published. The website is actually called, it's a magazine, it's a list apart. And then to get all the information, I tend to scroll down all the way to the bottom of the web page to find out some additional information. So these pieces here, so I find out that this has been updated by 2014. It's a current website. No one's abandoned this. I can use it. And I know it's a list apart for people who make websites. So I'm going to show you, using this information I highlighted, how I would make that into a citation. So I have my author's name, Bernstein, last name first, first name last, comma, period. The name of the article was 10 Tips on Writing the Living Web. Remember, I put that in quotations. Then I had to say what was the name of the institution or the name of the site. Well, I know from looking at here, it's a list apart. That was the name of the website I went to. A list apart for people who make websites. And then I know this is a magazine, so that's the organization affiliated with it. So I just put a list apart mag. I didn't have to write magazine. I know that the article was published on August 16th, 2002, right? From here. But notice how I put the actual date first, then the month and the year. That's kind of important. That's how you would document this particular any source in MLA. You're always going to put the date first. So it was published, it was put on this website on the 16th of August in 2002. The medium, it's the web, it's the internet, so I put web. And then the date I found it on the 4th of May 2004. That's just telling the people who are reading my paper or my essay or my whatever I'm documenting or writing when I found this website. Okay? Notice that I didn't have to copy and paste a URL in there or like the address, the web address, because those change and some of them are really long. They're like 18 lines long. You don't want to clutter things up. If I just did a quick Google search and I typed in Mark Bernstein 10 tips on writing the living web, I'm probably going to find this website, which I did. So you're just giving enough information in here so that whoever's reading your writing and wants to look up the same information will be able to do so. Now let's say I'm really hungry for vegetarian chili, and I found this fantastic recipe, and I want to tell people about it. So I'm going to tell people about it, and I'm going to document it. I have to show them where to find the same recipe. So this is the actual citation. Notice there's no author here. The recipe for vegetarian chili, when you submit it on eHow, they don't say, Abby Weller Hall made this recipe. It's just from eHow. So I don't have an author. I'm leaving that off. But I do have a title for my article. It's How to Make Vegetarian Chili. Notice I put it in quotes, and I capitalize the main letters, or the first letters of each word, except for two. Prepositions and articles like the or and don't get capitalized. Then I put what website I got it from. eHow.com. That was the website I went to. Whoops. Who is it affiliated with? The company eHow. They're a whole organization that shows me how to do things. Now you'll notice this little n.d. That's because when I was looking on this website, I could not find, for the life of me, the date that it had been put up there. So if anytime you don't know the date of access, the date of publication, or any information really, like say you didn't know who it was affiliated with, you would put n.d. So I don't know when this was put up. I put n.d because I don't know. I'm just telling people I don't know. It's okay not to know if it's not there. The medium is web. And then the date I found this recipe was in the future, February 1st, 2015. Okay, remember, I put the date first. Again, this is just telling me all I have to do to find this is I just have to type in how to make vegetarian chili eHow in Google, and I'm guaranteed to get to this page, right? It's just giving me information I need to know to re-access this information. All right, for the rest of this lesson, you are going to identify how to cite particular web pages. Remember, you're going to be researching marriage in other cultures. So I just picked some websites that were marriage related, and you'll have to find an author, the article name, the name of the website, the name of the institution or organization affiliated with the site, the date of update, or when it was put onto the website, if you can find it, and the date of access, which would be the date you looked at it. So really this one's easy. It's today's date, whatever date you're doing this particular assignment. But remember, you write dates with the day first, then the month, then the year. All right, good luck, and I will answer any questions you need by email, phone, or BBIM, or live class. Have a great one. Bye.